I got my hands on two brand new Black Series helmets, the Scout Trooper and the Phase 2 Clone Trooper. We're going to take a look at them today on Darth Rage Reviews.
Darth Rage Reviews, your source for the Force? Nah, for the Republic!
Greetings, Force fans, and welcome to another episode of Darth Rage Reviews, your source for the Force. Guys, business first, we'll make this quick. Getting very close to 10K subscribers. You want to be subscribed because I'm giving away the farm. A Phase 2 Realistic Clone Trooper helmet, your choice, custom. Profi Custom KR Flagship Lightsaber. A NeoPixel Graflex from Insabers. Darth Maul Saber Staff from Stupid Kyber. Details in a video, I'll link it in the description. But yeah, you want to be subscribed. Hit that subscription bell. Get me to 10K so I can give it all away. All right, so today, what are we talking? We're talking some of my favorite helmets. You guys know how much I love them. I own 3 myself. The Hasbro Black Series helmets. So recently they have released the Scout Trooper and a Phase 2 Clone Trooper. And I managed to get my hands on both of them. Now, disclaimer, these are not my helmets. These helmets were given to me by a friend of mine, a local gentleman named Mike. He's actually the guy who designed my Darth Rage Reviews logo. So he gave me these to review and then to customize. So he wants the Scout Trooper weathered, possibly a little graffiti on it. Think post-indoor Survivor Scout. So that's what I'm going to do to this one. And then the Clone Trooper, he wants to be a 501st Clone Trooper. So happy to do it for him. He's going to do me a couple little logo things in exchange. So it's an equal exchange. Thank you, Mike. I do appreciate it. But then I also get the chance to look at these helmets, review these helmets, and do something I've wanted to do for a while, which is customize one of these Black Series helmets, and actually get to customize 2 of them. So let's take a look at what you get for this. I was really excited about seeing the Scout Trooper helmet. This is probably my second favorite armor after Phase 2 Realistic Clone Trooper armor is the Scout. I just loved their appearance in Return of the Jedi. It was very cool. You know, it was very cool armor. Know several Scout Troopers in my garrison. It's very comfortable armor to wear. It's armor that I may end up eventually having to make because, it's very cool. So, yeah, this comes, again, these things are all fairly accurate. Apologies, I left the battery plate in the box that's, down over there, but it's a battery plate that goes over that. These are actually surprisingly accurate. I don't have a completed Scout Trooper, but spoiler alert, I do have a 3D printed version of a Scout Trooper helmet that I'm going to be working on. I haven't revealed it yet, but I wanted to pull it out just for comparison size-wise so you guys could see both of them together. Again, don't tell anybody that I showed you this because I haven't done the release video yet, but yeah. So side by side, this one is slightly larger, slightly larger than the other, but dimension-wise, looks-wise, it looks legit. Everything seems to be the correct proportions, and I would say it's only slightly bigger than that. And then, of course, you'll have there'll be a line here where it covers the battery box. And the batteries provide a very minimal speaker sound and I don't even know. So the speaker's in the back here and it's really hard to hear, but it adds that before and after you talk, and then it gives you a little bit of a kind of distorted sound through your voice. So it's like testing, check. See, it comes out the back of the helmet. It's a little silly. If I was to own this myself, I probably wouldn't even have the batteries in it. It's just, it's just kind of useless. So if this was mine myself, I would probably close that off and then seal that around it so it did look more accurate. But fully articulatable. I don't even know what that word is that I'm looking for, but you can pop it up like that. It's got a elastic strap, and then this is a rubber for the chin strap, which I think is cool. You can adjust this to where it fits correctly. All in all, very cool helmet. It's got the correct decals where they're supposed to be. Actually, I think there's supposed to be one over here too. So I'll have to check that. I bought the decals for this helmet, but yeah, all in all, I mean, I give this one a solid 9 out of 10. It's just a really cool looking helmet, fairly accurate. I would be very pleased to add this one to my collection. And again, I don't know how they do. Well, I mean, I know that it's mass production, but that they managed to get these put out for the prices that they have, it's pretty amazing to me. I couldn't build this helmet myself for the price that they sell it for, which is, all told, I think that speaks volumes to what they're doing there. So yeah, really good looking Scout Trooper helmet. So next up is probably the helmet that I know more about than any other helmet in the Star Wars universe. And that, of course, is the Phase 2 Realistic Clone Trooper. So, Phase 2 Realistic Clone Trooper, I wanted to get my hands on this one for quite a while just because, again, I feel like this is a helmet that I can look at and, tell you right off the bat, yay or nay. And again, they did a really excellent job with it. The shaping is slightly off on the front here. That should be a little bit more indented and a little bit, further out. But all in all, everything, again, seems really appropriate dimension-wise. It's got the correct dimensions. It's got the mesh under the aerators here, which again is very cool. The little greeblies up here. Oops, sorry, let me turn that off. The greeblies up here, look accurate. And it fits. It'll fit a big boy's head, which not a lot of Clone Trooper helmets can. So let's put this one again next to mine and take a look and see kind of what we think comparison-wise. I know a lot of people are going to get this and say, "Oh my God, it's so big," but it really isn't. It is, slightly bigger than it needs to be, but that's just kind of what all these helmets end up like. But all in all, the dimensions, I think, are fairly accurate. Good looking helmet. $150. I couldn't build one of these for that price. If you're not looking for 501st approval, there is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't invest in the Hasbro Black Series helmets. They just look excellent for shelf pieces. They look excellent. You can use it for a basis for a costume as well. They're just, as they are, they're not 501st approvable. So the big difference, again, with this one, and it almost always comes down to this, it's where they hide the batteries. So the battery pack is behind here on this one. Let's see. Can I get that off? So the battery pack's behind there. Sorry. It's a random hair. It's my wife's. And so they kind of have to make all of this stuff slightly bigger, but it's really evident with the little ring around the helmet. You can see the size of that one compared to the size of that one. So that's the only thing that's really, inaccurate size-wise. So yeah. Again, I'm going to give the Clone Trooper helmet, probably a 9 out of 10. And I'm surprised. I was expecting to not like this helmet as much as I did. I was expecting to, critique it a little more, but honestly, it's a great looking helmet, and I'd be happy to add this one to my collection too. Looking forward to painting this one up. So he wants this to be 501st, so I'm going to make this one look like this. I'll take lots of before pictures so I can show you guys the after pictures and kind of compare where I took them compared to where they started from. So yeah, should be a fun process. I'm not sure if I'm just going to try to paint right on top of this or if I'm going to sand this down and prime it and go from there. Not really sure yet. So I'll do a little bit of research into that and then get started on this. So yeah, another fun project that I hope you guys enjoy as much as I enjoy doing it. These Hasbro helmets, I've been wanting to kind of customize one for quite a while now, so I'm glad that Mike gave me the opportunity to start on these two, and I know I'll do a really good job on it. And then who knows, maybe I'll take my Mando and make a custom Mandalorian helmet for myself. Who knows? The sky is wide open. So Hasbro Black Series helmets. This is the Clone Trooper, and this is the Scout Trooper. And I'm going to give them both a 9 out of 9. If you guys can get your hands on one of these, I would highly recommend it. They are both great helmets. Be a great addition to your collection. Hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, I'm Darth Rage. This is Darth Rage Reviews, your source for the Force.
The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.